It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see two of the NFL's oldest and most storied franchises. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Next on Madden NFL 25.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in. But it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have. As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Hits him on the out route. At about the 36-yard line.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. Bringing them out, someone who wowed last year in his first chance as a starter, Jordan Love.
It took Jordan Love a little while for him to get his chance to start in the NFL. He had to watch Aaron Rodgers for a number of years, but guess what? Aaron had to watch Brett, and it paid huge dividends. And it sure looks like Jordan Love, to start his career, is doing the same. He didn't just watch Aaron Rodgers. He worked on his game. He developed his game over 3 years. And when he got his chance, he sure looked like a young star at the position.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Love now. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up second down. Here's Love to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be first down, Packers. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. Running on first here with Jacobs. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zach Bond with the tackle. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 41. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A give to Jacobs. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Josh Sweat making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love now to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's It's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both tote the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Jaden Reed to return this. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their second possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First down throw, here's Love. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Handoff here to Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
To the air with Love. Short pass brought in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. 9-yard pickup, and it... Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers break the tie here in the first. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Packers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. second and long. They didn't have to pass, Brock, but you kind of knew that was what was coming, and they had the right coverage out there to pick it off.
Yeah, you really have two choices here, Kate, offensively, right? You could play conservative, try to get to a manageable third down, or you go step on the gas with aggressiveness. And I love aggressiveness. The problem, well, this defense saw it coming, and even more so, they took it away. They went up and attacked it and got the ball for themselves.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll run. Jacobs takes it in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. 1st down, a run with Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Hurts. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out now runs the Packer offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up. Love looking to pass. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Love on 3rd and short. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Loves to throw again. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the 27. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Jacobs with it. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Going run again with Jacobs. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Here's Love. He brings it in. And that will not be enough for a first down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. They'll run for it. Jacobs. And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Has this at the 6. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Barkley. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Hurts. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. The Packers on top early. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Running left, this is Barkley. Crosses midfield, still going. They strike for 23 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
Hurts now from the gun. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
He's got Brown on the slant. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And he sails that one over the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This throw is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
From the 37, has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now a run with Jacobs. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that's good for a gain of 5. Josh Sweat making the stop. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7. Love now to throw. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Eagles will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. On 1st down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. Only a couple there, hoping obviously for considerably more. And that's going to bring up 3rd and very long. Able to get it to Barkley.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Packers returning their offense and this running back to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Thrown on 1st down, Love. He puts everything behind this one. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
the ability to track the ball. Right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
This one taken in by Kraft. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Jacobs. And he gets him around 6 there. Zach Bond with the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 41. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Throwing, Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles ready to set up shop on offense. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29. Barkley's got it. Has some daylight through the 40. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
At the Packers' 26-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. He's on the move. Now he takes it. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down throwing for Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Packers and Jordan Love set to take over again. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Love. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here's Love. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
Love now. Short pass brought in. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Love to throw again. Called in left side. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They stick with Jacobs. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Love looking to pass. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Second down, and the 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Man, he's been having a great first half, really playing a key role so far in this offense.
But you know and I know what's coming, Kate. We call them adjustments, right? You hit a homer, you take that fastball deep, you're not going to see it anymore. And you get run on like this, the defense is going to make some adjustments at halftime.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To the air with Love. He brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is a chip shot from the left hash.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He fields it from the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached the end of 2, and it's the visiting Packers out in front. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a solid first half from the 2022 rushing champ, Josh Jacobs. He's up over 100 yards rushing for the game already, and he scored 3 times as well, as they went to him early and often, and with good reason.
Nixon now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And they have leaned on him to get this offense to the end zone in the game, and he's delivered. He's hit pay dirt 3 times. Part of a really nice game for him so far, Brock. Been returning good value on the looks that he's been getting. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Pressure coming for Love. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Love to throw. Finds his man over the middle. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Sidney Brown in on that stop. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Jacobs with it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Lloyd running dead ahead. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run, Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal. Love now to throw. And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On now is McManus to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Goddard makes the catch. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the Packers' 34-yard line.
Tight end gets it running forward. We'll have him gain about a handful there. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. He's going deep. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game. Hey, compared to the kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here comes Reed. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he'll get it up to the 44. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Here's Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing deep for the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers trying to end this before the final quarter. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 24. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. First down, a run with Barkley. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Hurts. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Packers are hauled down on the return at the 45-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing, Love. He sends this one to the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a give to Jacobs. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. This one taken in by Kraft. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
They run it with Jacobs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Pass play now. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black open. Tornado. Opposite. Green.
Now a run with Jacobs. And he's able to get this down to the 13. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
At the Eagles' 13-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Packers football to start the 4th in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. Third and just 2 to go. Handoff here to Jacobs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They'll send him up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers keep running away with this. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. A 5th rushing score for him as he moves one away from the NFL record. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Ball at the 33 for first down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. He's got Brown on the slant. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Hurts setting up to throw. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up second down. Hurts throwing again. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Blitz coming here. Hurts. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
97. Yellow. Line. Ready.
Here's a give up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Let's go.
2nd and 8. Completes this one to Kraft. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready. Check right.
Jacobs running behind center. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They stick with Jacobs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Smith red.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Solid gain down to the 14. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Love now. Short pass brought in. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Love. He's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers continue adding on to that lead.
Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Their offense ready to take the field now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Fits it through the middle. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's brought down for a loss. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. I'll try again with Barkley. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. They're going to try to run it in. Barkley. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Set punt. Trail cycle. Ready?
Love. Gets everything he has under this throw. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
Opposite. Green. Punt.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's third and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys.
And he's across. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. The 6th time he's run it in this game, and that ties the NFL record. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You gotta think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Pressure coming, it's Hurts. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. That pass complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll throw it again. This finds Smith. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back now, pressure on its way. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Love looking to pass. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Jacobs with it. Broke through the tackle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Throwing, Love. Throwing this back in the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team on, and they'll send this one away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The offense getting set to go. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Packers take over after returning it inside the red zone.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Run to needle. Check pitch.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Yellow. Line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Packers authoring a blowout here. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Love now to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create...
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Packers throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. A 7th rushing score in this game. That's a new NFL record. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. On first down, Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's 3rd and 8. Throwing with a blitz on the way. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Packers will take over possession. This offense headed out as we get a look at their running back. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He puts some air under a deep throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Packers are running them out of the building. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
27. Brandon McManus set to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
At their own 31-yard line.
Hurts looking to throw. Barkley's got it. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Tackled back at the 28.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And with the start they had in that first quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL